It's kids that come from homes where they raped it, and they'll come to a false home and get raped again. It's like the part that messed you up so much is the fact that you are in zero control. One of the craziest things I heard, and one of the foster parents walk in, like, she introduced herself, "You're all my kids, and you're basically my property." Ha 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 ha. And it's like
some slave shit.
Like, bitch, what? Like, yeah, like I'm looking like
property.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Highest Point Podcast.
More than a pod, it's a lifestyle.
Yo. Welcome to the Highest Point Podcast. This is a podcast for everyone, no matter where you're from, no matter what you've been through. You know you deserve the best and willing to put in the work for progress to reach the highest point.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a special guest in the building today. You heard?
Oh, yeah.
Sir.
An artist, a DJ, producer, a social media influencer. And he repping, you already know what it is. His name is Big Carolina 252. You heard? In the building, man. What's good with you?
Welcome, man.
So what's good with y'all? Appreciate that.
Yo,
nice intro.
Yes, sir. Glad to have you on. You know what? Before we get into it, because like we were talking about earlier, social media got so many different platforms. You do a lot of things on social media. Mm-hmm. We want to make sure everybody know what your passion is. So we're going to start off with the music. You heard?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go ahead and see what he got. Let's get it.
Come on.
Uh-huh.
That's what's real on this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
get your vibe right on this.
Man, shout Edgecombe County, shout
come on the field.
Straight up.
Come my way, wanna walk around smile.
If you don't know who it is, Big Carolina.
252, the biggest of the Carolina.
You dig?
Shit come from the heart.
Straight like that.
Hey.
Let's go.
Weight all on my chest, I got so much on my mind. Keep my guard up with my vest in case they wasting my time. You made a line and cross. You play my love, you took my trust and then you lost. Made me sick to my stomach, I ain't see it coming down and had me nauseous. Tryna read a nigga by the code and you done missed out on a hell of a off. My bond's my word, I stand on all a nigga ever had a off. And I ain't really for the talk. I walk with a lot of bang. Young niggas survive off anger. Boss the home till I was grown. I live with a lot of strangers. See the good in nigga, boy, see it in himself, and then I try to change it. I ain't never get a lot of thank you. Out of hell, so many niggas that ain't never give a hand back. So it's less I'm gon' fuck with niggas when I'm running a D-rag. I can only name me a couple people that don't always have my back. I'm Betty Kwame, no Cal, let it G, all over that's that. All this pain in my heart, it done came from the start. Now push up, ain't got a part. Them niggas be hating, they see my situation changing. For the niggas I done made it. I swear this shit feels so amazing. I've been the same ever since I came up. I felt your vibe, that shit flew crazy. Them niggas mad because I came up.
That's how they be.
Yeah.
In the same place that I always been. Never crossed one time, cut off, lose in. Never crossed my mind and I always sin. Never crossed my heart, no guy gon' win. I done had niggas that'll switch sides on me that I feel will always be my man. Seen eye to eye with you like my twin. And if it was time, give him with the vibe, shit and hit the pen. But I see niggas wanna take me out when they ain't looking. I ain't gon' feed a nigga when I can show him how to cook.
Straight like that.
You show you don't need a nigga and they can treat you like a rookie.
Yo.
Play me like a pussy.
Big Carolina going in on this joint right here. He said that my favorite bar right there towards the end. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna feed a nigga when I can show him how to cook it. You know what I'm saying? Let's break that down for the shit to go over people's head. You know what I'm saying? What you mean by that, bro?
I'd rather give you the blueprint to do what I'm doing versus than just giving you the earnest off of the blueprint of doing what I'm doing.
Right.
From that point, I ain't got to slow down to come help you. I can bring you up where I'm at, and then you don't need me. You don't got to wait on my own time. You can take what I gave you and adjust it to your lifestyle sense.
Absolutely.
But if you just wait for me to come and do something for you, ain't much I can do for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's where you get somebody a crutch. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't helping nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, why give a man a fish when you can teach him how to fish?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I fuck with that statement so much because that's something that I learned later in my life. Because I was one of those guys with those, big heart. And I feel like, trying to help somebody. Then I realized, okay, these motherfuckers just keep calling, asking for shit. And they ain't taking no steps.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
To get it for themselves.
Nothing.
Like, nigga, I ain't give it to you to keep coming back to me to answer.
But that's all they know, though.
Right.
Put their hand out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know no different. So when you teach them different, they go that direction.
Exactly.
But
so
sometimes I feel like it play a part in us too, because it'd be easier just to give a nigga a quick fix to get him on so we can get back to what we doing versus physically or just teaching him to keep him in the long run. Sometimes it's easy just to say, take that, get out my hair, and then it caused that. So I had to learn that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the fast route. 'Cause that's quick and fast. Like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and solve this problem. And what we're doing is pulling a Band-Aid over a bullet hole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What you think going to happen with that? That shit ain't healing.
That I use that. I be saying that.
Yeah.
Band-Aid or bullet. I be saying that.
Yeah, so that's real talk, man. So, so I heard you drop a lot of bars like that within that song. So how can the people find that type of music and vibe with you going forward?
Well, to let y'all know, the tape DSS Baby is on the way. So I'm let y'all know that song will be on DSS Baby along with a whole nother like maybe 11, 12 songs.
Dope.
Might do a couple more, but my tape is on the way, DSS Baby.
DSS Baby. What's DSS?
Department of Social Services.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was in a foster home majority of my life, from about 6 to 18, like basically till I was grown.
6 to 18.
Oh, man.
Whew, I'm feeling real fresh and clean, man. Real fresh and clean now.
Come on,
You know what I'm saying? It's about to be springtime. You know what I'm saying? I had to go ahead and get some extra weight off me.
What you talking about?
I had to go ahead and cut off some of those pube hairs out of the way.
I was holding you down, huh?
Man, it was holding me down, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be warm now. I can't be walking around here with all this extra weight, man.
Oh, man, it's going to heat up. It's going to be too hot for all that.
Yeah, for real. Like, yo, with the lawnmower 4.0, yo, you can go ahead and shave the junk in the shower. It's water resistant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like real smooth. You know what I'm saying? Prevent nicks and all types of stuff. Like, it's the way to go. And man, you got to make sure you're groomed or you are
Doomed.
straight like that. So, you know what I mean? Like, support for the Highest Point podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped recently launched the Ultimate Men's Hygiene Bundle, the Performance Package. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer. Get 20% off and free worldwide shipping using the code THP at manscaped.com. If my math correct, that's over 8 million balls, people.
A lot of clean balls.
A lot of clean balls, man. Yeah. So, and what we do a lot on this show is, like, we like to get the journey of people. Because a lot of times, too much, especially with social media, they see you popping on TikTok, Instagram, whatever. You got like over 130K followers, but people don't know that journey that you took to be able to get that. You know what I'm saying? So can we talk about that a little bit, like where you're from and, how things get started through that, DCSS system and all that stuff?
Yeah, well, originally from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. I was born Nash Journal. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ho 252. It ain't Nash Journal no more, but shout out to Rocky Mount. Moved to the Tallbird area with my mom, my brothers and sisters. I got 3 brothers, a big sister. Single mom.
Right.
She grew up in the Rocky Mount area, but she was like extremely talented with the art. So the stuff I'm doing now, literally I just got it from her. Like she didn't do music, but visual art, drawing, painting, she was like out of this world. Like so that's my original talent is drawing. Like that's what I'm really good at. But she was like a very smart woman. Like competed to be on Jeopardy and all types of stuff. Like she was going to college in New York. She had a scholarship to go to Spelman University, I think.
Oh yeah.
But that was in the 80s, and that's when them drugs got hitting heavy. So
real heavy.
And my mom, we not know people's like, oh, we just caught up in stuff by accident. We're the type of family, we 100% know what we doing before we do it. And she was like, this is what I'm going to try. I rock with it. I'm going to try it out. And then, spiraling. It was crack cocaine.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Very known down the way. You know what I'm saying?
Like, for a lot of people that know North Carolina, a lot of the city people in the 80s moved down here because it was open market. Didn't nobody have it. It's millions and millions of people in this one place that ain't got it, so it was easy to come down here. But my mom went up there. She beat them before it came down here. She was like, nah. Like, so once she got down here, got to living her life and getting together, having the kids or whatever. Yeah. Later on, it was a situation. I was about 6 where she already had charges. Like my mom always was in and out of trouble and stuff. Right. She always had charges, but she was pretty much out of the way. She started messing with a guy. her being a toxic mom, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know how this shit go.
Yeah,
like, my mom's toxic. I can be real. Like,
Yeah.
So her being a toxic mom, him being a toxic guy, bad relationship. He basically told on her, got the police caught up inside a situation we had going on.
Dang.
And they was like looking for a nice little minute. They come to the house, you know, mom, like, don't open that door.
Right.
Like my intro, I'm actually saying that on the song while I'm like breaking down what's going on. I'm like, fuck going out, fuck having fun, stay in the house, don't answer for nothing. 12 caught up with us, now nigga, we done. Like, that's what like just became knocking, and we got to keep lying till one day they just popped up, got her, and left all us in the house. My biggest sister about like 13 at the time.
Right.
So all us like 13 now and the babies.
Right.
So she just looked out for us for a couple days or whatever, went to one of my mom's friends from church, went to the house like a couple days. I ain't gonna lie, I had a bad peeing in the bed problem. So after that, I got kicked out. Like the first day she lied, nigga, it was enough as 5 y'all. This nigga pee,
it's a wrap.
So we end up going to a lady named Tammy house that lived close to us. Shout out to Tammy, she's still out there in Tarboro.
Yep.
Wheelchair bound lady, you know what I'm saying? But she was very cool with my mom, so they took us in for about a month and some change. Then just still going to school, living the everyday life. But my mom made everything that we do, everything we go through so normal that it didn't feel too crazy. It's like my mom gone, but I thought this was regular living.
Yep.
So I remember going to school and we had to do like our daily journal.
Right.
And with your daily journal, you draw a picture of what you're talking about. So I wrote, I'm in the foster home. Well, I'm on my way to a foster home, and I drew a picture like my mom getting locked up. And I could really draw. So it's looking like, damn, like the teacher, she looking at me and she just cried and hugged me. I'm looking like, isn't this normal? But it won't.
Right.
Until the day I get off the school bus and I was at school, Miss Tammy called to the school like, hey, when you get off the school bus, go back home. So I'm like, oh shit, like my mom out. Oh yeah, like I'm lit. Like seeing my little brother in school, bro.
And how about how old are you right now?
I'm 27.
No, I'm talking about at that time.
Oh, I was 6 or 7.
Okay.
So, you know, my little brother, was he in school? No, my big brother was there. He was still there. So we talking about, mom gonna be back home. Mom back home. So we got off the school bus and we see like these fancy cars sitting in the front yard. So we walk up out there and we see like the people in these suits or whatever. I see my brother out there about to fight, my sister out there about to fight. And as soon as I got there, like, yo, get in the car, you going to a foster home.
Dang.
It won't know, hey, how you, it was like, nah, get in the car. Like,
just like that.
Yeah. Packed us up. We went a minute across the bridge to Princeville. Y'all know how close Princeville is.
Yeah.
Like, went there, had a foster mom by the name of Arlene Hill, Miss Hill, shout out her, shout out Miss Hill. Moved in with her, basically stayed there basically my whole life, but once I got a teenager, we started bumping heads, so I had to like go to other foster homes, but ultimately I moved back there and I graduated from out of Tarboro, but pretty much how it went to getting there, you know what I'm saying? Just getting there.
Got you. Now, did y'all get split up?
Yeah, but it was once we got older. Like first, my big sister, she was 13 maybe at the oldest, 13, 14. Younger brother, my oldest brother was 11. My younger brother was 9. I was 7. My little brother was about 5. So we're all like 2.5, 3 years apart.
Right.
So when we first got there, all of us was like just in the same spot. My sister was pregnant though. So with her and my foster mom going back and forth. And I feel like my foster mom ain't want no girls anyway. I feel like. So once that situation happened, she left. And it was more of kind of, I ain't gonna say my sister problem, but 2 women trying to guard the same kids when my sister been our mama is like, it won't adding up. My oldest brother, he thugged it out there the whole time till he got to high school later on, and he went to the military.
Gotcha.
So shout out Maceo, you know what I'm saying? So my other brother Maurice, he more like the street one, like the real street one. So he kind of got kicked out from there. That's when it was just me and my little brother. And once we got older, in the teenage years, we had to leave because bumping heads with the foster mom. You know, when teenagers get teenagers, I see this not all the way her now, but as a teenager, it felt like, man, she just...
What, she's like strict or something? Like, you gotta be in the crib a certain time? That's what y'all ain't like?
Yeah, definitely that. But at the same time, it was just the fact of forgetting that I'm not a regular child. So I can't do regular child stuff. So
What you mean?
Like what though?
okay, like we lived in a predominantly gang banging area in Princeville, like Bloods. So wearing too much red, she'll, why you got all that on for this? And as a kid, I'm like, yo, my nigga, like just get off my back. Like, damn. Like, I can't wear them. But now I'm older, I realize, okay, bro, like you're a property of the state. If anything happened to you,
Right.
she accountable. As far as, oh, well, my friend's going to this party after school, blah, 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 blah. Nah, come home. Like, nah, you ain't doing it. But I see it like it could have been more flexible, but with her age group and me being a kid,
Right.
it was just too different. It was just night and day.
Yeah.
So it was just me growing up to start being a man now. Like, you know, when we get that teenage where them hormones start kicking in, it's like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Right.
Like, I get my ass whooped when I get back. I'm going to see old girl. I'm going, you know what I'm saying? Once you got to that age, that's when the trouble started happening.
Right.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
she adopted me so I wouldn't have to be sent out to another foster home. So I'm forever grateful for that, because them other foster homes they weren't it.
Right.
But once we got adopted, we moved in with her daughter.
Got it.
So that's when I had a little more freedom to basically just find out what it is I want to do and what it is I want to be. And also my foster mom, she wasn't really for the music stuff. Like she wasn't for none of that. She old school, like Greenville, Pitt County forever. Like seeing somebody do something musically, seeing somebody do something, anything besides.
Straight hoodlum. Think you a hoodlum.
Basically, like she just from the deep country. So seeing anybody do something besides going to work is a waste of time. Like if you ain't going to the work, military school, anything outside of that, and that's pretty much any country place. But like, nah, you don't need to be doing that music.
Right.
You know what I'm
And that's something that parents and everybody gotta think about. You got any kids yet?
Nah, no sir.
All right, but like what we got to do also, like, just because it's not one size fit all. We can't just say like, okay, this how it was when I was growing up. And if someone got a talent, we gotta instead of trying to pull them away from it, push them towards it and try to, you know, cover them up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because if we just try to force it away from them, like, kids gonna find a way to do it, and most likely they're gonna do it in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Or have some type of resentment, and ain't no telling what type of consequences coming after that.
Wrong reasons.
Yeah. So, you know, like, I would say, like, for the parents out there, you know, if you see your child got a passion for something, wrap your arms around that and try to, okay, let me take you to this studio. Let me get you around these people to help you, you know what I'm saying, like, nurture that talent you got. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something I'm sure that you will take if once you do have kids, you know what I'm saying? Differently. But it's another question I wanted to ask you about, you know, with your mom, Dukes, you know, getting locked away at that time. Now, did you have resentment towards her once you found out it won't normal?
Nah, because I'm gonna say I didn't have. Oh my bad. I didn't have resentment at first because I specifically remember sitting in the bed with my mom, and she was one of those parents. No matter what was going on, hey, family, gather up. Let's talk about this. Right. So she done lined all us up and gave us the talk. Like, look, I could be going to jail. Like, it's a good chance I could be going to jail. Y'all could be putting foster homes. At this time, we already see the social workers showing up here and there. So she just broke down what was going on.
She was transparent that whole time. She kept it real with y'all.
Yeah, sounded like she had good communication with y'all.
Yeah, exactly. And we're type family that we don't hold no secrets, none of that. So, like, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be wrong in front of the whole family.
Right.
And we're very picky family. Like, we tease each other so bad. Like, that's what we get. That's where I get it from. Like, I got 5 people older than me that joking on me all day for peeing on myself. Yeah. Right. So while y'all doing that, I'm sitting all day and just studying y'all so I can fry y'all ass up later on. Like, that's what
right. So I have my joint already built up. Like, I'm pissed in the bed. Got my shit ready for y'all niggas.
I've been playing this since last night. I'm on the whole gang. I know what's up.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So it was never a point where we didn't mind just being open in front of each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she prepared us for that, but I feel like once I got to, honestly speaking, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't want to say it, but I don't give a damn. Once I got to the foster homes and then I started being mentally persuaded by other people's words, that's when I didn't start liking her. When I'm hearing foster parents say stuff about the parents.
Right.
Oh, your mom should be dead for leaving here. You should, like, when I'm hearing,
that's that bullshit though. They shouldn't try to influence anyone to feel some type of way about their parents. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes might be a mechanism for to try to manipulate the kid to feel a certain way about them.
Yeah.
Like let go of your mom. I'm the one who raising you now. I'm the one that's making the sacrifices for you now. So you should be respecting me more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was some of that. I feel like it was some of the fact of when you signing up for this job and you realize it's more than what it is.
Yeah.
So now you want to complain about it and complain about the reasons for it being here. I feel like it's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like when you look on Indeed, oh man, this job say 30 an hour, I'm on it.
Right.
Now they got you reading some shit that look like arithmetic to you. Now, any slightest, man, I ain't want to come to this bitch. You got me wearing work shoes and shit. Now, I knew like any slight inconvenience is like, this is the reasoning.
Right.
So I feel like that was part of the reason. Once I got old enough and we'll get to see our mom sometimes, don't get to see her. And I can say too, part of like some of the social workers, like I had some fire ones, like Miss Tiffany Lee, best social worker ever, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Tiffany Lee. But some of the social workers would force you and put you in positions where you just don't trust nothing, you don't like nothing, you just don't care. Like, let me just die in this shit. Like, fuck it, whatever. I have no control.
Right.
So whatever y'all do, fuck it. So from that point, you just don't trust nothing. So it'd have been times where social workers like, well, and it'd be these new social workers, like, they don't know no better. So they just selling dreams. Well, your mom be out next month. So I've been counting down 30 days. Hey, my mom get out. Well, she'll be next month then.
Same old bullshit over and over.
And it steered me on longer and longer and longer till it got to a day where me and my brother, I specifically my big brother Maurice, he like got mad at social worker, like, yo, until you 100% know, don't say shit.
Right.
Don't tell us shit.
Right.
Don't gas us up. Like, if you're not being honest, don't say nothing. From that, the social worker like, well, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know when your mom coming out.
Yeah. That's more hurt than anything. Like, you lying to somebody, getting their hopes up for what?
Yeah, just dragging it on when it's like, yo, you're not fixing the situation. I feel like it ain't, a lot of problems don't come from people just being problems. It come from the way they was brought up.
Right.
So you probably brought up in one of those households where y'all tell each other these Disney Channel ass lies. It's gonna be okay and everything gonna be, no. Tell the real. Like, nigga.
Be straight up.
Shit bad right now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's real out here. And then they say, like, just pray all your problems away. But prayer without work ain't shit.
that ain't nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just praying ain't gonna do nothing for you. You need to put some work behind that prayer, whatever you believe in. And then, like, when you said it's just a job, like that foster parenting thing, like when you think about it, like, to them, a lot of them, it could be just a job, but it's a life you dealing with.
Yeah,
That's how you feel.
Like, did you feel that way as a kid though? Like,
as a kid, to a certain extent, once it started getting to the fact where I'm in different foster homes, and I started to notice that shit that I need, I'm not getting. That's when I started noticing. And honestly speaking, it's not easy being a foster parent when you take care of a lot of kids. So the bills might come short, or the bill might be a little higher this year. So. Or this month, so the foster kids get their money coming in every month. The bill is an extra $200. I just shaved this off of their money and put towards the bill. Good reason.
Right.
But I start seeing then they was like, okay, this shit is more of a job. I didn't fully notice it until once I was about to graduate, and I got to keep hearing stuff like, oh, I can't wait till you graduate, get the fuck out of my house.
Whoa.
Where it's like, damn. Like
they straight up said that.
Yeah, like, look, I can't wait you graduate, get the fuck out of my house. So then it's like, shit, I might need to flunk because I ain't got nowhere to go. Like, fuck that, like, nigga.
Yo, that's real though.
Bro, I failed the ninth grade once on purpose. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, not on ninth grade, the 10th grade, once on purpose because I already knew.
Buy yourself some more time.
Yeah, because I ain't got nowhere to go. And I had just started the music. So that's the main reason I started. I'm like, yo, in the next 2 years, shit is about to get real. Like, shit about to get real. So I have to start this now as a kid.
Right.
Like, so I can set myself up for the future. But once graduation came and all this and that, I bought a couple. Well, I didn't. But I had to end up going to summer school. But by that time, I was already at the house. So I'm coming from Rocky Mount to go to Talbot High just to do summer school sometimes, like the last couple of days type shit, because it was already a situation where it's like, we're not getting paid for you to be here no more, so we don't want you to be here. So to answer your question, that's when I started feeling like, that's when all of it dawned on me. Once it's like, okay, I can't spend a night here no more because I ain't got no money to give y'all. Like,
yo, that's crazy. And
that's insane.
Like, I know, like, part of it is a job, but also the name of it is foster parent. You're like, you part of that is being a parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, if you choose to be a foster parent, you should want to be someone to help the child in the first place, not just for, that should, like, the money should be secondary, not primary, that you got a kid around you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a life. At the end of the day, my mother-in-law, she was a foster parent, and the kids that she fostered still like call her mom and come around to this day, and they like in their 30s, and you know what I'm saying. And thankfully, but I'm just seeing that one side and hearing your story. It made me feel like, damn, so the movies are real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
That's how it really can be.
Like it's kids that come from homes where they raped it, and they'll come to a foster home and get raped again. Like, then it's like, well, I don't want this. And then from there, it's like the part that messed you up so much is the fact that you are in zero control. One of the craziest things I heard, not a foster parent, but a head social worker or whatever you call her. We have these foster parents every month. As kids, like these foster parents link all the kids up, and we go to the social service, and we just have like a kids day where we just link and hang out. Yeah. And one of the foster parents walk in like, yeah, where you guys are all my kids. She introduced herself. You're all my kids, and you're basically my property. Ha ha ha. And it's like
some slave shit.
Like, bitch, what? Like, yeah, like I'm looking like
property.
That's wild.
Yeah, like you're basically all my property. Like you belong to the state, and you're under my care. You're under my so you're all my property. And it's kind of like, what? Like,
how they expect any type of real relationship to develop when you talking like that? They didn't think that shit funny. Ha ha.
It's a job. I mean, that's what for a lot of people, it's a job. I don't care. People, if you work a job, they go there, don't talk to nobody. They ain't trying to shake hands. They sit in the lunch by themselves. A lot of people like this is a job. But then you got some people that actually enjoy it. They the ones that you see interacting with everybody. Right. They're constantly, you know what I'm saying, they're in the meetings with ideas and stuff. Like, you got a lot of foster parents and social workers like that. Right. But you got social workers and foster parents like, look, I got my own problems at home. Right. Like, I'm coming here to get this check and go. Right. But that's why they get me to this day. Like, I go to some of the foster, like once a year, I have to go and talk to up and coming foster parents. And I make this statement every time. Everybody raise your hand. It's 14 people in here. Okay. It's 7 of y'all inside here that's in here for the money. It's 4 of y'all inside here because y'all really love kids. And it's 3 of y'all that just want something to do with your time period. So if you're not in here for the kids, trust me, you finna be in this for a big headache. Like, it's not finna be no walk in the park. Right. Like, if you in it for the money, just know this money is not worth the headache to come with dealing with a kid that you don't know, that you don't know their background. You're not trying to know their background. But if you here to be a foster parent, just know the money ain't there, but the love gonna be there. Like, so I got to go and say that, like, every year. And every time I say it's 14 people in here, 7 of y'all ain't here for the right reason. You hear, I'm not him. Right. Yeah, it is. It's you. Yeah. It's you.
Cause that done hit a nerve. Yeah. When you just saying that.
Cause your best friend that got a best friend that got a friend got foster kids, and you see her with a new van. Now you're like, oh, I can buy a new van if I get kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So like, let's talk about the evolution. Yeah. Because that's deep. You know what I'm saying? Like all that. So how do you get to the point where you're at now? What made you start, really just focusing on your passion?
Well, like I said, once I knew that I had to find a solution, once I get out of foster home, I buckled down. Like 9th grade, I went to another foster home in Pine Top, Southwest. Shout out Southwest, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them Cougars. I was out there and I was new at the school. I always had a passion for music. I've been like rapping since I was about 11. But when I got out there, I was a new kid. So I used to get bullied sometimes, picked on, had to go back and forth. But the only thing that kept me on a path where I was cool, I wasn't getting in trouble, was I always make niggas laugh. And then you pretty much knew if you battled me, I was going to chew you the fuck up. Right. Like, so it was the path of that that kind of made me take it serious. And somebody told me, like, I've been wanting to rap. I just didn't know how to go about making music. Right. So somebody showed me a computer program. Shout out my boy Kyle, you know what I'm saying? Boy, he showed me this computer program. And I download to the school laptops. From there, I'm like, okay.
To the school laptop?
It's over, yeah.
Which program was it?
Mixpad.
Okay.
It's Mixpad. So once I found Mixpad, that's when I started trying to record songs. Right. A couple months later, I got sent back to the foster home, the original one was here in Tarboro. So now I'm back in Tarboro High, and they so far behind that nobody knew nothing about that, but I already knew. So after I was putting everybody onto the mix pad recording, but Tarboro been rapping.
Right, yeah.
Been doing it, been studios, but it was no way for the kids to do it.
Right.
So once I showed them the mix pad, a lot of people started getting it, but the trial ended in like 14 days. So once they end, they like, yo, how we get it? So I went and found this program called Audacity.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Shout out, man.
I still mess with Audacity a little bit.
That Audacity is what made me like what I'm doing. So I got that, and I started recording songs, and it got to a point where it was like, it started picking up so much traction around school. I was about to get expelled for hacking the computers, for putting it up there.
Yeah.
So it got to a point where it's like, they called me in the front office like, you can't be doing that, man. You can't be downloading these programs on the computer.
Yeah.
Just for next month, the science teacher is teaching this in the class. Like, he teaching this same program. Now he got everybody download. Now they using this to teach.
Right.
You think
That's
I got
crazy.
You think I got an A for that? You think I got an award for that?
You should have
think
got
I
some bread.
Nothing. So I'm Big Soldier 252 already. So I put all the kids on how to rap, how do you think. Everybody know that. I ain't gotta say that. But
He did it first, people.
He said big soldier.
they know. You ask people that know me in the 252, they gonna say, bro, that's Soldier. They been saying this since I was a kid, like, bro, that's Soldier. So it got to a point where I was recording at the time, and I was making mixtapes. Like, I literally make a mixtape of just songs.
Yeah.
I take my little foster home money whenever I get my little check. I take it and go buy hella blank CDs, print them, and I just go to school and just boom, 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 boom,
Get them off.
Not knowing what I was doing. Like, I just know, okay, I'm gonna get my name buzzed and whatever. But then it got to a point where somebody heard this guy named Elton from Greenville. Shout out Elton Heim, you know what I'm saying? At the time, he was a friend of the family. He like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I fuck what you doing. I'm trying to like be a management team. So between him, he got me linked up with Illy Rock back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Had to scrape up some bread to get the video done, whatever. He paid for majority of it. I ain't gonna lie, he paid for majority of it. But had to scrape up some bread to get the video, whatever, the clothes, outfit, scenery, get all the whatever. So also I'm Big Soldier, first nigga to bring Illy Rock to Tarboro. You can ask him.
Straight
Facts,
up.
merch. So Illy Rock pull up, we shoot the video, and it just started doing numbers. Like, but I always had a game plan. So once the video came out, I was in class. So I go on every single person in the class laptop and I type the video in. Boom. So by the time I make it to the other side of the building, they already playing it. Because people them in, yo, y'all seen Carolina video? Y'all seen. So by the time I get to the other side of the school, like, okay, they already on it.
Word already out.
Yeah, so from there, that's what started. And I was like the first kid in the 252 to have professional videos and to bring a certain professionalism to the not 252. I ain't gonna say all that, but to the Edgecombe County area. Like, that was me.
Right, Big Soldier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's why I did Carolina. Yeah. You can't say no better.
That's what's up. That's fire right there, man. You had a plan at a young age. Like, and that was marketing.
That's definitely
like
marketing.
Before you even knew what the term meant, you was doing marketing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how you guys are successful in this social media thing too. You got a market in mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. So, you know, I just want to say, just keep pushing with your jump, because like you've been popping, you know what I'm saying, in that area, and I see it's just starting to flourish. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it started to flourish, and that's why I want to invite you on the show, because I already see where you're going, and I want the people to hear your story. You know what I mean? So yes, sir. So before we wrap up, I wanted to bring up that because when you was on live the other day, I tapped in.
Yeah.
You got this NBA thing and this Lil Durk going on.
Yeah.
Now, you heard him again? Did you have a chance to review the tracks again?
Yeah.
You still feel the same way?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how you felt because I didn't.
Right. So what
let me know.
All right, I'm gonna break it down. And let y'all. I'm a very like music tapped in person. So just my what you call it, hypothesis or whatever you call it, my theory about it. Durk song was "Who Shot You."
Okay.
NBA Youngboy song was "Hit 'Em Up."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Durk was more on some, I'm gonna make a song, but it's gonna be a song. I'm trying to capitalize off this. NBA Youngboy was more of fuck capitalizing.
Gut shots the whole time.
I'm hitting you, your friends, whoever. Like what Tupac say, fuck the staff, fuck the he said fuck everybody on basketball.
Right.
Like niggas ain't got. I just come to work. Like nigga, I just fill out paper. Fuck you too. Like that's what NBA Youngboy did. Fuck all y'all. Like whoever with you, deal with you, and he came with that full force of fuck trying to dress it up with a hook or like he just went Tupac. Like he ain't show no remorse. I don't give a fuck what part of America you from, what part of whatever. You know, Biggie got his ass chewed up in that beef when that hit him up drop. I hate to say it.
It is.
I respect you ain't lying about that.
Hey,
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
However y'all feel about it. Look, shout out to New York, shout out
Tupac
y'all.
was a disrespectful nigga.
Man. And
Tupac was believable though, but
and he was strategic.
But it's Youngboy believable because he can't but he can't come outside.
But why is he in there?
Why is he in there?
From the being on bullshit. He wouldn't be on house arrest, he wasn't on bullshit.
Right.
So it let you know, like, for me to be on house arrest, I gotta be active in something. For two,
you gotta be active in something.
Even before the little Durk beef, he blew up off really that type of shit. Like he blew up off of he had the momentum going, but once the news caught a wave because some kids got killed in Louisiana, and they was like, what's make y'all act like this? And got like NBA Youngboy, man, that 38 baby. From there, that's when the world just
went crazy.
Yeah, so he been on like that demon time. He been on bullshit. It's just the fact of now I'm at a level where the industry is against me and my team for doing the right thing. I love Quando. I love Durk. I love King Von, but no, they did nothing wrong. You punch me in my face around one of my boys and you make it back home, God love you. Like, God is on your side heavily.
Yeah, I understand that scenario all the way.
So Youngboy looking at like, my boys did what they supposed to do, and y'all blackballing me because this dude got a big song with Drake right now. Like, that's the reality of it. Once Durk got with Drake and that song went #1, the media is everybody's gonna start just like when.
So you think they took sides?
Definitely, 100%. That's like when he linked up with Block Boy, then everybody started getting Block Boy features. When he linked up with McConaughey, everybody started getting McConaughey features. When he linked up with Weeknd, everybody started getting Weeknd features. Yeah. So once Drake put his hand on you, that's gonna persuade the audience. So I feel like once that happened, everybody started getting on the Durk train. Youngboy was locked up. So when Von got killed, he wasn't even out.
Right.
But now I get out and I'm seeing what's going on. I'm reaching out to people and it's like doors getting shut in my face because something that just was the nature of life. Now, what else am I gonna do? Like, I'm good. I don't need y'all. My team needs y'all though. Like,
so you think that's why he dropped everybody's names and stuff?
Yeah, I feel like because fans like he for one, he just ain't like, boy, he wild. That's a wild young nigga.
Oh yeah. I can tell you. He's very impulsive. He, like whatever's like on his mind at the time, he gonna let that shit out without thinking about it at all. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta think about the fact of being on house arrest. It's people that been on quarantine before this shit was even thought of because you got to stay there. So the fact that I caught COVID one time and I had to sit inside the house, and everybody that did me wrong don't answer the phone calls me when you can't force yourself to be around people. Right. Then you start saying he really fuck with you. So now he on house arrest sitting there. He like, damn. I did reach out to this nigga. He ain't hit me back. I was supposed to fuck with this nigga. They acting funny. He not responding back. They not doing this. I tried to get my artists linked up with this platform not responding back. So now he got time to sit down and think. Yeah. Like, you know what? Fuck all y'all. Because I'm the one pushing my whole team, pushing my account. So I feel like that. Now, do I feel like who do I feel like got potential to probably stick around longer? Durk, because he's smarter. He been through this the last 10 years. Yeah. Like, literally. So I was in high school listening to them boys. Yeah. Like, he been through this last 10 years, and he survived and went bigger and bigger. So I feel like he got the knowledge, he got the sense to say, okay, I know how far to take it.
Right. And he ain't going to jump out the window, like, off the whim. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something going on, he know it ain't the right time, he going to wait until it's the right time. Exactly. NBA, he gonna jump out there. He don't care who watching.
I don't get it. Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
That is Tupac.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel that whole analogy. And folks that don't never heard of Tupac junk, he basically saying like a back to back. That's what Durk was on, trying to make a song out of a diss track. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good song.
Was. The song is good. Yeah. I think his song is better.
He structured it to be a hit. That's why don't respond to shit.
Right,
but like
that whole pace.
You get it stuck in your head. You know what I'm saying? Youngboy, you can't remember half the shit he said when you go back in. That's what made it a cult song. Like, right. Hit 'Em Up was so long, you weren't gonna remember that the first time. You had to go back and keep listening to it build like that cult song.
Yeah.
You know, I had to research this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Super facts. You all the way right there. And that's why y'all need to tap into Big Carolina, man. He come in with the facts. He already got a different type of mindset with this shit. Like, cause when I look at your page, man, I feel like I can get some of everything, like your artistry, you know what I'm saying, producing. It's like, it feel like it's like a blog as well. It's like, you got a lot going on.
About them skits.
The skits.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Appreciate that.
Y'all check it out.
I was like, yo, like, oh shit, if we get time, give me a skit in with this nigga. Like, right
You
here.
know how I go.
Yeah, man. So, how can the people find your social medias so they can tap in?
Everything Big Carolina 252, all social medias. It's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. What I'm missing? Twitter. I think that's it. I think that's all I got right now. I'm about to be on Twitch soon. To be on Twitch. Try to get that rolling, but that's all the social medias.
Yeah, for real. And you know, before we dip, you know what I'm saying, well, like he came in here like Armageddon, man, dropping these bars, you know what I'm saying, like dropping his knowledge, bringing in all this. So we gonna end the show with this Armageddon. Let's get it.
Like how you did
Yeah.
Inside my mind, I feel like Armageddon. All be my dog. I'm at war inside my mind, I feel like Armageddon. All be my dogs, I hope they all in here. Rolling up for 30, feel it already. Wash my hands with these niggas, I'ma let y'all have it. What it is, I can't let no fuck nigga just knock me off my shit. Gotta stay down, cause I'm handling my biz. Can't fuck around with a nigga that ain't gon' die by how he lives. Cause I'm full of weight. Walk him out the crib, headshot him with a chopper. When I walk, he wanna zig. Can't nobody give me not a bitch, I got it off the strip. Every Friday head, now that I was down up on my dick. Say when now a week, I gotta go and face the shit. It's like this here, bitch, what you make of it? Right, my still by my side. There's no life, take my life. Try me, oh my. I'm at war inside my mind, I feel like Armageddon. Dogs, they all in here. Rolling up for 30, feel it already. Wash my hands with these niggas, I'ma let y'all have it.
Straight like that.
What it is, I can't let no fuck nigga just knock me off my shit. Gotta stay down, cause I'm handling my biz. Can't fuck around with a nigga that ain't gon' die by how he lives. I pull up with a gang, whole hood out.
Yeah.
We gon' watch it, make take it good now. I'm a big boss, I'm bringing sugar.
Straight up.
These niggas wanna see me out. What I'm out. So every other day I'm switching on my ride. Killing these niggas, figure me out.
Believe that. Straight up, man. Big Carolina in the building. The Highest Point Podcast, we bring you only that hot shit. Straight like that, man. Till next time, y'all hold it down. Don't let it hold you. Peace.